Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Roulette. Where we last left off, we mastered destruction, we got rid of it, we're so happy because of it, and then we got light armor. I would have taken literally anything else. But since then, I have looked up how we can... Oh. So generous. I love you guys. Since then, I've looked into leveling up heavy armor and light armor, and pretty much every single one of my sources says the same thing. They say go pick on a giant and survive. Now, we've attempted that already, and it didn't go super well. I will say that all of the guides that I looked at, or all of the recommendations I saw, also happened to mention playing on novice difficulty so you take the least amount of damage possible. But we ain't bitch made, so that's going to be real difficult for us. Another person happened to suggest something that I think might be a little more doable to us. So long as we can find some weak bandits. So let's try this at Embershard Mine and see how this goes. So, simply put, we find some weak bandits. We interrogate them. We borrow their weapons. So now they just have to punch us. And our health regen is pretty good. And this guy's aim is pretty fucking garbage. There's no way you just did me like I was a fucking common paw of a dragon. You just immediately was like, you know what? This wolf, I have better things to fight right now. Fuck the wolf. Ignore the wolf. Thank you. So supposedly this is going to level up our heavy armor. Fun fact, some dude on Reddit had 3 bandits fisting him at once. I kid you not. Exact wording. And that was pretty much all the comments could focus on, instead of trying to tell him how to level it up faster. So that kind of sucked for me. In future, guys, if you're making Reddit posts, I know it's tempting to talk about bandits fisting you when they're fighting you without any weapons, but please, I need solid resources here. And whilst this guy is technically doing no damage, in terms of like how fast I'm able to heal it, which is great news, you know, considering we do still get one shot by giants, as we saw in the last episode. We're potentially going to need more of these guys, because this can't be going up very quickly. What are we at? Give me an idea, roughly. Okay, we are at level 43, and we're almost done. How long will this take? Let's find out. Let's do it in real time and sort of have a bit of a chat. So my research not only took me to Reddit, don't worry, I'm a professional. It took me to the Skyrim wiki as well. I was looking it up. Apparently Daedric is the best heavy armor, and Dragon Scale is the best light armor, I believe. Excluding like super unique items, and I don't know where Starthram fits into it, because supposedly Starthram's really good because of certain enchants that you can put on it and it makes it better, or I don't know, something. But I have not tested that yet, so at the moment I'm just trusting the wiki and going with Dragon Scale for light armor. So we're going to be trying to search for some of those. I don't know when those particular level items pop up in the wild. I mean, we've already found some Daedric stuff, which is great. For when we get blacksmithing. But, come to think of it, if I get heavy armor maxed out, then all I could really use is all the light armor stuff, rather than all the heavy armor stuff, because that'll be gone, won't it? So I'm not entirely sure I can rely on that. But, didn't really think about that until now, but it does make sense. Hey, is that a dragon? Do you want to pull a true dragon move and go off and fight something else? Okay, there we go. Heavy armor to 44. That took a while, didn't it? I could do with multiple bandits. So let's get rid of you. There's no way I've pissed you off somehow. Maybe by speaking your language, I don't know. Anyway. So, I think disarm is going to become a new favourite of mine. I don't know where to find the last shout of disarm, but maybe that could be a new quest that we go on, is trying to find all of the disarm shouts. So let's now test our theory on 2 enemies. We will die twice as fast like this, but we shall see how effective it is, yeah? Actually, I don't want you guys to die to the rock fall. Hold on. Don't run that way. Don't run that way. How did one of you make it that far in the first place? Please stop. Did you really? Oh my god. At least I don't have to disarm that guy. Hey, drop your shit. Okay, you've just got fists now. I don't know where you put your shield, but I'm assuming you feel useless if you just have a shield and not a weapon with it, so you probably just put it back in your inventory. Right, let's get another one of your friends out here. Hopefully it's not the one that uses magic. Hello there. We're looking for a friend of a friend. Okay. Here we go. Right, let's bring this to a bit of a more well-lit area, shall we? Come on, guys. Over here. We'll fight by the campfire, it'll be nice. So you also can't have a weapon. Now, how fast do we think this will level us up? I'm hoping a little bit faster than just 1. Right? You would hope so. But like I said, our health is going to go down at a much faster rate now, I guess. Well, twice the rate, really. I'm just trying to see if this is a viable option for us, right? Because at the moment, I've got the standing stone of the tower? No, the steed. No. No, it's not the steed. It's not the tower. The Lord. We've got the Lord standing stone at the moment to increase our resistance to magic and physical damage. I mainly gave us that because we don't actually have a main attacking skill at the moment. But it could be swapped out for the Warrior Stone if we think 20% faster leveling for this would be better. How are these guys doing? I get the feeling we're nowhere near a level up yet. Wow, the racism's on point, but I'm not sure the fists are. You guys could definitely be putting up a better fight. Now, I could leave them their weapons. I could definitely leave them their weapons in order for them to deal more damage and thus level me up faster. But we're looking for something where I can sort of just leave the game running for a bit, you know? Just be like, hey, I've just pissed you off, I've stolen all your weapons, I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes. I'm hoping to be like X amount of levels higher than I currently am. Right? That's what I'm looking for right now. Because let's be honest, this is gonna take forever, and if I have to do this for heavy and light armor, that's gonna suck. That's gonna really suck. And like, all things considered, my heavy armor is still pretty low level. It's only 40 something, right? And 5 of those levels I'm pretty sure came from speech. So we're not that high in the heavy armor skill yet. And it's still taking us this fucking long to get 1 level. Now don't get me wrong, I've looked up, like I said, I've looked into the Skyrim wiki, and they've essentially said heavy armor is leveled up proportionate to how much damage you receive and how much damage your armor obviously negates from that damage received, right? Say you're going to take a base hit of 500 damage, right? Completely naked, you take 500 damage. With a full set of armor, let's say you've got 250 armor rating, you only take 250 damage. You survive that hit, you get like 250 points of fucking XP for heavy armor or something, right? That's not how it works, but pretend like it is for now. In this example, though, we have quite a bit of armor, but we're only taking like fucking, what, 5, 10 damage from each of these punches? So if we block, I don't know, I think they cap it out at an 80% resistance to damage physically. So if we block 80% of 5, we take 1 damage from each punch, which means, what, we're getting like 4 XP from the blocked damage thanks to our physical resistance? Which, you know, isn't great when you consider getting hit by a giant would actually one-shots me, and if I was able to survive it, it would probably shoot up our heavy armor levels by a lot. Now, I need to find something that is in between a giant and these low-life bandits that can level me up, but I can also sort of sustain a beating for quite a while. Because these bandits I can seemingly sustain for forever, especially if one of them gives up and runs away for a couple minutes or some shit, and this one starts missing. You know? Death does await me, but it's taken its sweet fucking time. And I'm literally just waiting here for these two bandits to finish beating me up. Oh my god, you found a sword and a shield. I'm kind of impressed. How much does this hurt now? Okay, you're doing something. Where'd you even get that? I took your fucking sword. You know what? I won't even complain. In fact, you can die. Oh, I guess that didn't kill you. Well, now I look silly. I was gonna say you can die, and then I'll just let this guy wail on me. Because it seems like base level bandit with just a regular sword doesn't actually do that much more than just being punched. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm disappointed in the fire breath shout that it didn't just one-shot a bandit, but yeah, I think I am okay with just leaving them their weapons, if it does mean, you know, leveling up a bit faster. Power attacks also, you know, technically deal more damage, so thus level up faster. Okay, now you're dead. You, on the other hand, buddy, are dangerously close to what I like to call bullshit kill cam range. So we're gonna try and avoid that. But at the same time, like, where the fuck are these levels? We're at 44 now, we're almost at 45. Like, this is actually going to take us years. Actual years. The worst part is, I can't really fight back, except for equipping the ebony mail. Which does ruin my health regen a bit. But it does mean we have some sort of passive damage. I don't think I'm dead. Give me your fucking weapon. Let's see who dies first, huh? I'm thinking it's gonna be you. Where you running? Where you running? Where you running? Why didn't he pick up the pickaxe earlier? That's what I want to know. Anyway, now that you know what we have to go through, we need to find a suitable set of enemies to take on like this. We definitely can't do many dungeon trips. Oh, I don't actually have the key for this anymore? Wow. I thought I had it for sure when we first blew through this place, but maybe not. Yoltor. What's up? But yes, that is our current dilemma. I suppose the more bandits we can find and disarm, the better. Or the more likely that we'll be able to level up a bit quicker. Hag ravens we found weren't too bad. They deal a good chunk of damage, provided we get them in melee range. Whilst, you know, keeping us somewhat alive, but it's not that easy to just sort of run away from a hag raven and be like, hey, I need a bit of time to recover my health. But we can give it another shot. Yes, so Cradlestone Tower is the one, I believe. Bard's Leap Summit is just a deadly place to fast travel to in the first place. And you know what? Let's go Dragon Aspect for a bit of damage. Bit of damage and a bit of damage resistance. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's not gonna help you. There you go. Try that. Yep, good on you. Hate the small amount of knockback. Makes me think you're gonna knock me back far enough to actually swap back to fireballs, which is a little bit intimidating for me, I'm not gonna lie. I know we technically have 100% resistance to fire, but apparently the game doesn't like that, so they took a little bit off of us. Okay, we're back. God, imagine if you die from Dragon Aspect Shout. That would be kind of embarrassing considering how little damage it did to you. You're really focused on it too, like it's got some sort of taunt effect. Which is kind of funny. Are you afraid of it? I'll take that. I'm just going to quick save while you're a bit distracted, don't mind me. But yeah, hag ravens I can see being a pretty good way to level up. You know, just like how they were good for leveling up block. I can see them also being pretty decent for this. Oh, look, you missed. Okay, but how are we faring? So we're at 45 now. It says 95, but that's just our armor that's really making that happen. Just trying to think of a way to blend the two. Get ourselves a moderately damaging enemy that levels us up quickly for heavy armor. As well as I don't have to run away from them that often to get all of our health back. A couple of trolls? No, that shit's gonna murder me. I got dragon hands, I didn't even know that. Like fists on top of my fists. I do think it is worth finding out how much damage a troll can deal. And we've always got more as Boom and Slow Time and Whirlwind Sprint and Become Ethereal if we need to get the fuck out. And I guess we've got that for some damage, but it just gets regened before we can check out even again. Alright, how much do you do? I am actually terrified. Okay. Decent. Oh my god, I can actually see the red on them. Which is, I'm assuming, they're just wearing like an enchanted bit of armor that gives them more health regen. Or gives them health regen in the first place. You know how great it would be if we had alteration instead of light armor right now? That would have hurt. Alright. We're gonna need to keep going back to the drawing board on this one for a while now, guys. I'm thinking maybe the dude on Reddit had a point. Maybe 3 bandits all fisting at the same time would be an ideal amount of damage, whilst not being so hectic that it gets to a point where you can't like run away or feel overwhelmed. No? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Okay. Where can we find 3 bandits, preferably all low level? Definitely not Silent Moon's camp. Oh, I know exactly where we can find. My favorite dungeon would have a shitload of them. So we could try there. Also, there's like a massive blank spot north of Riften that we haven't really checked out yet, have we? There we go. How hard was that? So I feel like it'd be good to explore up there as well. Why did it sound like my clothes just re-equipped themselves? That was weird. Right, north. Of course there's a fucking bear. How much does a bear do damage-wise? Okay, that's decent. That's a power attack. That hurts. That's a power attack. That hurts. Let's fuck off. Actually, you know what? Let's fuck off this way. Where guards can help. What's up? You guys want to do stuff? Oh, got a disease, buddy. Need to get that shit looked at. If you need help, I've got one. Plenty of spares. Happy to help. Okay, but bears actually seem pretty decent. I'm just wondering if having a higher technical heavy armor level would actually worsen our odds of leveling it up. You know, does it being level 95 on here make it level up as if it is level 95? Or is it leveling up as if it's level 45 and it's just slow as fuck to level up, you know? And you're getting fucked up, Bert. But goddamn, these guards know how to play. Alternating heavies. Using shields. Nice. Good work, guys. Really putting in the effort. But yeah, this is gonna be a struggle, man. This might even be harder than leveling up destruction. And we've been doing that literally all series. Also, I will say, I get it that Skyrim is a game that you should enjoy playing, do what you want, do it in your own time, do it at your own pace, just sort of relax and go with the flow. I get that. But at the same time, some dude on Reddit was like, how do I level up heavy armor quickly? And the first comment was, don't, essentially. The first comment was like, take your time, just let it level up naturally, just wear heavy armor and just play the game. Just don't focus on the grind so much. And I'm like, that is lovely advice to someone who asked for it. But this motherfucker asked how to level it up quickly. Not another way to play the game that he doesn't abide by clearly, if he's asking for that shit. So that kind of annoyed me, because once again, along with the comments talking about the bandits triple fisting the fucking main hero, that was the next most common comment, was just, oh, enjoy the game, do it passively, just keep playing, you're gonna get hit, you're gonna level it up, just relax, take your time, do it, have fun with it. And whilst I do agree with all of that, at the same time, bro asked to level up it quick. Bro did not ask, is this something I should level up quick? He was just like, nah, I've made this choice already. I'm doing it. Give me tips. And the first tip was, maybe you shouldn't. Classic Reddit. Anyway. While I appreciate the sentiment, a lot of the comments were not useful. And let's be honest, if you're looking up Reddit for information about a question that you have, you're not looking at the main title on Reddit, or the main post. You're looking at all the comments relating to the post because someone else has asked the question that you wanted to ask. Which was the same in my case. So Shore's stone, huh? It's not that great. Alright, let's discover this watchtower. And then sadly, that's going to be it. We're just going to be a fucking punching bag for a lot of these episodes. But luckily, I won't make you sit through it all. I will find 3 bandits or something in the next episode. Okay, technically there is a quest that we can do. Right? There is a quest that I am aware of that will level up our heavy armor. But once again, similar to the bow situation, the archery situation, I want that to be one of the last levels, you know? So we save a good chunk of time on leveling that up instead of doing it now and then having all the more difficult levels to go through later by hand, which does kind of suck. Is there a hidden chest in there? No, sometimes there. Okay. We're just gonna get this cave because I love exploring and discovering new locations. If it was like the Elder Scrolls Online, where you got XP for discovering locations, goddamn, I'd probably have maxed out all the skills by now. Oh, I know where we are. Well, I didn't know it was called this, but I knew that there would be 2 caged wolves. Does that count? Excuse me, sir. Put that down. Go get it! He's gonna find another weapon somewhere else, isn't he? Yep, he just picked something up. Did you just... Where in the fuck was that? Did you just have a backup weapon laying here on the rocks? Not cool, bro. Go get it. Do you have another backup weapon? Feel free to go for it if you do. Anyway, like I was saying, next episode we're gonna find 3 bandits. Or just 3 enemies in general. Who knows, maybe pit wolves will be pretty good for this situation. But yeah, we're gonna need to find some enemies. We're gonna need to painstakingly let them wail on us until we're low on HP, and then run away, heal up, quick save, whatever, and then come back. That's pretty much our life now, until we get either heavy or light armor maxed out, all because we didn't get sneak on the last fucking spin. If we had got sneak, things would have been perfectly fine, perfectly dandy. Can we wait now? We can wait now, okay. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you on the painstakingly long road ahead. Bye-bye.